And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard. Now here's Harden. Outside, Green. Back to Harden. And both teams, Doris, battling injuries.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
Now here is Harris. Harden missing his last shot. Now here's Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. 4 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Maxey. James Harden with the rebound. And here's Brooklyn. Jordan kicks to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris misses. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Simmons on the wing. To the right side. Here's Milton. No good on the 3. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Harris. Green passes to Jordan. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Harris. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, about time. Starting to wonder a bit if they were ever gonna knock a shot down. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Shoots from 12. And again, James Harden. Harden's got 6 points. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Simmons. Passes it to Harris. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Pass to Green. Here's Luwawu. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons looking around. 1:12 left in the first. Here's Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Simmons. Green, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Harden the pass to Claxton. Curry against Brown. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Scott.
Well, see, I think Steph Curry has terrific instincts. He understands when to shoot the basketball and when to put it on the deck to create a shot.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Now, here's Scott. Outside Curry. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter.
I love it whenever Steph Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Here's Harden. The layup off target.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
A good close contest so far as we've naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us about other.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Seth Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Scott in at the 5 down low. The 76ers making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Here's Korkmaz. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Harden with it. He has 6. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Curry for the 3. They get it back. Reed kicks to Thybulle. Curry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Scott finds Thybulle.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Korkmaz. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harden outside. Kicks it to Griffin. That one doesn't go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And there's the pass to Thybulle. The rebound by the Nets. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here is Milton. He kicks it to Harris. That one falls.
How about the tenaciousness on that play from Harris? That's the brand of toughness they want from him every night.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Perry passes to Brown. Harden up top, defended by Milton. Here's Jordan, passes to Perry. Back to Jordan. And here's Harden for three. Let's keep it alive. And Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Milton. Down low, here's Harris. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by one. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Milton kicks to Green. Back to Milton. Pass to Maxey. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Milton. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Milton's got 5 now. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The shot's good from Irving.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll about do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Luwawu. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Stripped it away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Gregor, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Simmons dishes to Reed. Thibault, the pass to Curry. Over Harden. Curry gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Back to Harden. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Simmons inside. He's against Green. Thibault, the pass to Reed. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nets with the lead. Here's Luwawu. and it's good for 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Harden scanning the floor. Over Curry. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Reed. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Now here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Irving with the ball. Defended by Milton. And it's Irving missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now the feed to Howard. No good there. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Luwawu. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Irving. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Korkmaz. Simmons, great positioning on the putback.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Irving kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
43 seconds left in the third. Here's Milton. It's good. 7 points in the game.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Irving with it. He has 6. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He gets that one. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. Passes it to Milton. Back to Howard. Good on the bucket. Howard's got his first points in this one.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Irving for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by a bucket. Live. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Maxey out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Mike Scott. Then it's Reed. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Aldridge. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Reed dishes to Curry. The kick out to Scott. Here's Maxey. Dishes it to Curry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Nets shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Curry. Pass to Maxey. Back to Curry. The shot's good.
One thing you know, you do not have to tell Seth Curry to shoot it. If he gets an open look, he's going to take it.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Luau. Fires from 18. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Reed. Ben Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Luau Cabarro. Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. To tie it up. He takes it up and lays it in. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Yeah, and Simmons is used to being in tight spots. So clever at finding ways out of it.
Harden the pass to Irving. Pass to Claxton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Irving. There's the pass to Claxton. Irving against Harris. Irving looking over the floor. Over Harris. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Howard with the second chance points.
Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, big sir.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Milton. The drive by Simmons. Now here's Milton. Covered by Irving. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Irving. Aldridge left side. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
A proven commodity. Aldridge wants the ball during these moments. Loves being the guy to take that big shot.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. Passes it to Milton. It's tipped. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Here's Irving. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Simmons. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the tip, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Good work there as it goes.
They needed that bucket, and leave it to Harris.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the 1. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Green in at the 4. Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Young with no one around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Now, here's Capella. Good D by Jordan.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And here's Harden. He's got 6. The kick out to Irving. The 3. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Hunter, the pass to Herter. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harden with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Green, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Herter, no good. Nets leading by 4. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Herter. He feeds it to Capella. From 11 feet away. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. And the pass to Jordan. Back to Irving. Over Collins. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter kicks to Young. From the arc. The rebound by Jeff Green. The Nets have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Irving passes to Harris. The kick out to Irving. 1:37 left in the first quarter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Harris inside. Outside Irving. Aldridge tried to break free. Irving misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. And stolen by Aldridge. Bogdanovich against Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Griffin's checked in for Joe Harris. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snell, that's good.
Tony Snell gives you plenty of size out of the backcourt. Doesn't always attack inside as much as he could.
Outside Irving. Over Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here is Williams. No points in the game yet for him. With 2 seconds left, and he lays it up and in.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Gallinari. Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Irving. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And that one, good. Irving's got 6.
Tremendous focus by Kyrie. Doesn't let the contact throw him off.
Pass to Snell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Launches it. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs. That's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Nets leading by 4. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. That one goes in. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Snell, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. To the inside. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. Griffin is just fearless. I mean, a guy who is not scared of anything. That was ridiculous.
Bogdanovich dishes to Williams. This one for three. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Brown.
We see his playmaking ability. Each year it's been growing and growing. Beautiful play by Kyrie.
Williams with a clean look. 3-pointer, Snell. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Brooklyn with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Brown finds Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Harden scanning the floor. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 11 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
For three. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not many guys change end to end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Dishes to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Now here's Harden. He's got 14. Pass to Brown. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 16.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Harden against Young. Harden the pass to Harris. Harden trying to get open. Harris's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Inside. Here's Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Fast break, the Hawks. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Harden the pass to Harris. Harris missing again. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, we've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Irving, and there's Green, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here is Irving. There's the three. That shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Young, good. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Irving with a clean look, and the Nets miss again.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Harris inside the line. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shoots off the step back. Hunter grabs the miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
First one falls for Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Huerter.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 13.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bogdanovic against Irving.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Young up top, guarded by Harden. Shots good from Young.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Brooklyn leading by 11. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Irving with the ball. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Jordan kicks to Harden. On the wing, Harris. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's Collins from outside. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Molinari finds Young and stolen by Jordan. It's good.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Now Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 6 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the...
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Williams. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 2. To the inside. Brown outside. Pass to Luwawu. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Collins. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And the mobility of John Collins, a big man who capitalizes well on these challenging drives.
Johnson dishes to Aldridge. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And that one is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And they pick up 2.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
And here is Johnson. Kicks it to Griffin. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 13.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Herter. Now, here's Hunter. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Brown outside. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams passes to Capella. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Griffin. The shot misses. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Hunter. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Williams inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Johnson against Williams. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Collins. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Collins has got 11 points here in just the second half. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Griffin. The pass to Llewellyn. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
From 6 away, Aldridge, no luck.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ferocious drive. I feel like some defenders still underestimate Collins' acceleration.
And so Collins nails both of them. And the Nets with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Chioza. He kicks to Jordan. Down low. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the Nets, another three.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at the 76ers starting group. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way, he's still able to complete the play.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Young's shot is off.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Korkmaz kicks to Harris. It's good.
Tobias can take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Capella finds Collins. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And I like it when Howard is not the plodding big man, but a sprinter. He's a freak of an athlete who absolutely can jet down the floor when he decides to.
Here's Young, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Young looking it over. Over Simmons. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Howard. Outside Curry. Poke loose. Collins with it. Picked up by Harris. Unloads from 13. That one wide left. The 76ers leading. Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Hunter no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Simmons. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Now, here is Young. Over to the left wing. Herter passes to Capella. Excellent D from Howard. Philadelphia leading by 4. Harris kicks to Curry. Howard dishes to Curry. From downtown, that's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Young against Simmons. Clock at 6. Young passes to Collins. Here's Herter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. Nice move. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Young. Curry against Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Simmons passes to Harris. And Simmons kicks to Howard. Harris, right side. Back to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Reed out there with Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. Milton. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bogdanovich. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Here's Williams. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Now the pass to Okongwu. Hangs in the air. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Williams.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Milton on top. He's guarded by Williams. Milton with it, working on Williams. Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Reed. And it's Green in for Shake Milton. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Williams against Scott. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Danny Green. Here's Milton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Bogdanovich looking around from deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers. And now the 76ers on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Now Scott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Milton the pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And not sure what he was thinking there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Gallinari. Scott pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Basket, good. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Left side, Williams. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered closely. Here's Reed. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out to the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches a three. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to Thibault. And stolen by Okongwu. And here's the fast break. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the shot goes down. And the 76ers lead by 3. Williams inside the line. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest advantage of the period was... And...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
A 3-time sixth man of the year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son sixth in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Young pass to Collins. And here is Capella. He's guarded by Howard. Releases. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hunter for the tie. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris inside. Working on Collins. Left side Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 3. Herter passes to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. At the elbow, Hunter. Pass to Herter. Fires from deep. Simmons pulls it in.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Dishes to Howard. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris and stolen by Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Howard kicks to Harris. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Now you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. And it's in there.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Howard against Capella. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 8. He feeds it to Howard. From outside the arc, Korkmaz, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And there's the pass to Capella. And the basket is good. He's got 8. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's Curry. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Finished off the break. Curry's got his second basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Capella goes in. Pass to Herter. To the inside. Young outside. Passes to Collins. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Korkmaz passes to Curry. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Herter. Pass to Hunter. Capella with it. He dishes it to Hunter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey passes to Howard. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Nine seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Milton. Count it. Good. Milton's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Green. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 4 slot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And here are the 76ers now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And that one's good. Maxey.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Pass to Capella. Outside Williams. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night, and even 3-on-3 break. And here's Milton. Back to Howard. 6 to shoot. Milton kicks to Howard. On the wing, Harris. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. There's Williams with the 3. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Gallinari.
Well, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Another shot. Howard's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Now here's Capella. He kicks it to Hunter over Howard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Thybulle up top. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Thybulle. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 11.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Here's Milton. Out to Harris. Thybulle on the wing. Passes it to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Milton with it. Over Bogdanovich. The putback. And Howard with the second chance points.
Now you got to put a body on Dwight Howard. Remarkable at slamming in missed shots.
Here's Bogdanovich. And yes, it's good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Thybulle with the ball. Working on Williams. Thybulle can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 9. In the corner, it's Hunter. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Green finds Harris, and here is Howard. Now Milton. Pass to Howard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And you'd like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Young dishes to Capella.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Howard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
On the wing, Harris. Off target from three-point range. The three hits it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
He doesn't get the second one. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 16. Goodwin passes to Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
Well, Hill finding his way to the line, does not back away from the contact on his way up.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Left side, Harris. So it's the 76ers winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Maxey. Harris is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Green. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Irving can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Milton's shot is good. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's Simmons, and Harris wide open. He shoots the basket, good off the assist from Simmons.
He's improving from distance. Now, that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Simmons, following the bucket by the Nets. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving looking for an opening. And there's the feed to Jordan. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's good, 2 points. Harden's got 6.
But Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Harden outside. Feeds to Jordan. Over Howard. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He's averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for James Harden. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Simmons. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Maxey. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
Almost impossible to stop on the drive at times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability, just remarkable.
Curry with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 5. On its way from Irving for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Thybulle. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Outside Irving. Six on the shot clock. unloads from 9. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Curry looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Here's Howard.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially gifted.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Nets as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
They've got Joe Harris, Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown, and it's Irving at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Irving. Scott dishes to Reed. And he gives the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. And a deep 3 from Curry. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the team. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And they get it. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Here's Harden. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Free throw drops for Harden.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
Alec Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
It's Harden with the drive. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
And Simmons slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Simmons. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Harden against Howard. Left block shot on the way. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 16.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Griffin against Simmons. Maxey passes to Simmons. A new 14 for the 76ers. The pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harden outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Aldridge fires from deep. Harden, no good. Here's Maxey. Here's Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
And Simmons drops them both. Harden surveying the D. And a close game so far through the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to... James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Ben Simmons is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Harris. And it's Milton in at the 1.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Harden with it. Passes it to Irving. Fires for 3. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Inside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Ben Simmons.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Harden outside. The dish to Harris. The 3-ball. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Milton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Irving dishes to Jordan. Bucket is good. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Milton on top. He dishes it to Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's 8 points for Howard.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Nets passing it around. Harden finds Jordan. Tries again. That shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's stolen by Harris. Outside Irving. A step back shot here, and that's good for 2. Irving's got 10 points.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the brilliance of Simmons. You know, outstanding at getting fancy with the ball and taking risks from time to time.
Al Harden, he's got 16. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Down low, here's Jordan. They kick it out to Green. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jeff Green. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
For the lead, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving kicks to Harden. Count it.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count that one. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
You can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great at swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
Curry passes to Korkmaz. Over Claxton. Misses off the right iron. Brooklyn leading by 5. Pass to Irving. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving with a clean look. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
All Irving needs is a little room to fire. Once the screen comes his way, he's going to school the defense.
Pass to Korkmaz. On its way from Curry for 2. Great positioning on the putback. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 5. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here is Irving. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
On a night like this, Irving forces the D to step back and to take his medicine. They can't do anything about it.
On the wing, Harris. And Simmons kicks to Milton. Offensive rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Nets leading by 5. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Howard, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving. No good that time. Good D by Howard. The 76ers trail by 3. Milton kicks to Simmons. Now here's Milton. That's tipped. Lock at 6. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 20.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Here's Irving. Top of the key. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Irving. Kicks to Harris. And the pass to Claxton. Back to Harris. Brown feeling it out a bit. Count it.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Milton. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Irving. The 76ers also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Harden, that's good.
As if there was any question, Harden with the big-time play.
The 76ers trail. Milton finds Harris. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Luwawu, the pass to Aldridge. Harden outside. There's the 3. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Outside for Curry. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Harden with it. Here's the feed to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Curry. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Yes!
Remarkable. The poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So
you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Now, here is Harden. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. To the left side wing. But they'll get another chance. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harden against Young. And Capella sends it back. Now Hunter over Harris. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Shot's good from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Irving following the basket by Trae Young. And good that time. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's the balance that Kyrie Irving maintains. Even after getting hit on the drive, it's incredible.
Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Atlanta with the rebound. Herter passes to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. And the shot is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Irving. Low block shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Irving's got 6.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Herter. Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Irving kicks it out to Harden. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hunter, the pass to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Young's shot is good.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Count the basket.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Harden against Young, and the dunk by Jordan.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter, and stolen by Jordan. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Let's go. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Hunter, the pass to Herter, and it's blocked by Jordan. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brown out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Here's Irving after the basket by Atlanta. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. Gallinari attacking. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
It's a guessing game if you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll. My goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
Here's Irving. They trail by 1. The pass to Brown. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And the dunk by Capella.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Brown. Basket counts. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Williams scanning the floor. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Tyler Johnson comes in for Irving. Passes it to Johnson. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shoots from the right block. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Snell kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Williams. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you can see the athleticism and the vertical. Tyler Johnson, a good job when he gets below the free throw line.
Williams against Johnson. Back to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Snell dishes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Griffin. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. A solo fast break. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
The kick out to Aldridge. The tray. Good on the triple. Aldridge has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Snell, the pass to Okongwu. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second to end the run. Out to Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass. Gallinari's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
And here is Johnson outside Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Okongwu. Back to Williams. Makes it off the glass.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Young. He's got 9. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Irving. The lead is 2. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Young with no one around. They get it again.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Harden with it. He's got 8. Harris outside. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. Pass to Hunter, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta, and a change for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jeff Green. Irving for 3. Claxton tipped back in for 2. Claxton's got his first points of the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Hunter. Back to Herter. Young inside. From 12 feet out. Okongwu kicks to Young. 2 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Luwawu's checked in. Harden outside. Pass to Luwawu. Right side, Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Young. Unable to get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Shot left block. And that one hits back iron. Nets leading by 5. To the paint. Yep, it counts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside. Young trying to get something going. And the layup is good. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Luwawu, the pass to Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got the lead back up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young drives in. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling it.
It's stolen by Capella. There's the pass to Collins. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Aldridge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
That one is no good. Goodwin feeling it out. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the center position.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. And on the way from Irving for 3. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Aldridge. Aldridge has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Refusing to let the D have the last word. Aldridge just excellent at converting on physical defense. And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Green dishes to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 7.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Here's Young. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Brown wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young inside. Aldridge on him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the wide open shot from Green. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Aldridge. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Steps back and fires. Kept alive for Atlanta. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeff Green picks one up, and he makes the first. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Blake Griffin. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden the pass to Irving. Harden kicks to Irving. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Young, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Claxton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one drops. Herter's got 4 points in the quarter. So it's Brooklyn now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Herter. Collins trying to break free. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 3-point Nets lead. Irving against Young. Irving passes to Claxton. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Brown. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Young dishes to Capella. Yes!
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Claxton. Count it!
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Young dishes to Capella. Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. And another shot. The kick out to Young. It's Young on the wing. The putback, money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Griffin. Here is Harden. Irving kicks to Harden. Shoots from 12. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. A look from above the incredible City Hall. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, they've got Tobias Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green, and it's Howard in at the 5. Harris outside. He kicks to Simmons. Pass to Howard. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now here's Simmons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts.
And here's Young. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Simmons inside. Defended by Young. A nice shot by Howard.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young taking his time here. To the middle. Passes it to Hunter. Howard with the steal. Green inside. Curry wide open. The offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Curry. No good from outside. And here's Collins from outside. Rebounded by Howard. 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Green dishes to Curry. The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Green. Simmons with it. Okongwu covering. Simmons' shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Harris passes to Howard. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Okongwu's running. And stolen by Howard. Green against Bogdanovich. Harris outside. And there's Green on the assist from Tobias Harris. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Gallinari with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Williams against Simmons. Here's Howard. Puts the move on. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams, and he makes good on the layup.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Simmons looking around. Outside Curry. That one drops for him.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's Philadelphia. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scott, and it's Korkmaz in power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Capella inside. Fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Milton. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Just 5 to shoot.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hunter dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
The 76ers leading by 9. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Thybulle on the wing. Nails the 16-footer. Thybulle's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
The kick out to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Reedy's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Scott, the pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. Here's Milton. The 76ers with another miss.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
And there's the pass to Okongwu. And it's blocked. 3-on-3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 13 to the left wing. Capella inside. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Here's Reed, and he converts the layup. Reed's got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. And here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots the 3. A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Herter. Reed with the steal. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Young against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
And so it's still at...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. And that'll do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. The baseline J, and Howard with the stuff.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Inside. And it's blocked by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Young drives in, and that one good. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible. Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Simmons against Young, and Simmons kicks to Curry. Baseline jumper. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 12.
He's still got some bounce. Howard there, right place, right time.
Capella, the pass to Young. Goes back up. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the 76ers making a change here.
Oh! You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Snell kicks to Williams. They grab their own miss. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Williams against Simmons. Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. Howard in the post. He's against Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Williams passes to Snell. The kick out to Williams. From deep three-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Down low. Pass to Milton. He dishes it to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. But they get it back. Now Milton. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Okongwu. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell. Here's Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. Howard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Collins against Howard. Here's Bogdanovich. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thibault kicks to Harris. Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams passes to Collins. Jacks up a 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Harris outside. The feed to Howard. Passes to Maxey. Howard trying to free himself up. He gets it in there. 12 seconds left in the 3rd. Williams with the ball. Banked in off the glass.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Gallinari with the steal. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Herter rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. The free throw drops for Hunter. The 76ers leading by 11. Up top, Simmons.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Herter. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's blocked by Simmons. The pass to Howard. And the basket by Curry. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Howard. Hunter grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a great move by Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
The 76ers leading by 13. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Feeds it to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Plays it up and banks it in.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Simmons against Young. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Simmons. Curry looking around. Dishes it to Harris. Howard. It's good on the putback.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins is checked in. Curry on the wing. Back to Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Herter. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Philadelphia leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Howard.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Kicks it out to Collins. From the high post, and the shot is good.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all three levels.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Harris. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
The drive by Green, and he banks in the layup.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And one of the most impactful defenders in our...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.